Hello, everyone. It is still Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. I thought I'd do another spread. I was in need of one, and this is going to be with a horror guidebook, and I got horror tarot. And this is about what the hell is happening. Shuffle one more time. You know, I learned yesterday, I did not know that you couldn't say fuck in the first 7 seconds of YouTube. But, so much for that. Anyway, that's good to know. Now, the first one is a crappy situation right now. What is this crappy situation? Spirit, what's this crappy situation? Three of Skulls. What is this crappy situation? Oh. Is this 3 people? I feel almost like this is 3 people involved in this crappy situation. Because this is about friendship and camaraderie, right? But when it's reversed, which is how I did come up first, so I need to honor this. The crappy situation reversed is the 3 of Skulls. It may suggest there is tension or disconnection in a group or a community. It reminds you sometimes you need to step out of your comfort zone to achieve your goals, but do not forget to stay true to yourself. Okay, so you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to achieve your goals on this crappy situation. The path that you thought you could take, you can't. And it has something to do with, there's a comfortable set of 3 of you. There's some that may be a family that's 3, a pair of 3 friends, a set of 3 ancestors, just something 3, and you thought you would be taken care of, but you're not. You're going to have to step outside of that and go outside your comfort zone and get resources, you know? And that's the crappy situation. You thought you could count on these people and you can't. All right. What can you do about it? What can you do about it? What can you do about it? What can we do about this crappy situation? What can we do about it? Okay. 2 of Hellfire, and it did come up in reverse. Oh, Lord. Why are they all coming up in reverse? The 2 of Hellfires is what you can do about it. This card says you are struggling to maintain your overloaded schedule. You may need to plan and have effective time management. Turn down opportunities that are no longer in alignment with your goals. Choose the one thing you need to give your undivided attention, and you will reach success. I'll take that. That's what you can do about it. Give something your undivided attention, and you can achieve success. What you can't do about it. This is what you cannot do about it. There's what you can't do about it. Spirit, what can't we do about it? can't we do about it, Spirit? Spirit's going to be particular, and I'm glad. What can't we do about it, Spirit? What can't we do about it? Okay. Now, I am not holding these in reverse. I'm even dealing these down, and they're pop. I never have them all pop out in reverse like this. It's crazy, too. The 7 of Viking horns. In reverse. This is what you can't do about it. This card can suggest you are deceiving yourself, trying to trick yourself into believing something even though it is not true to who you are. You can try to fool yourself into thinking that everything is fine when in fact it is not. Now is the time to be realistic with your position and face your situation head on. Are you deceiving yourself about something? What is the lesson behind this? What is the lesson behind this? Seven of Bibles. I'm just going to take it because it just popped out first and needed to be seen. I never usually do that, but it did. Seven of Bibles. This is what's the lesson. The Seven of Bibles suggests you are facing tough competition because you are now in an enviable position and are being challenged by others who want to take your place. This isn't the time to let your guard down. Keep your defenses up and give it your all. That is your lesson behind this. Let me repeat that for you. This is about courage, stubbornness, self-defense. The Seven of Bibles suggests you are facing tough competition because you are now in an enviable position and are being challenged by others who want to take your place. This isn't the time to let your guard down. Keep your defenses up and give it your all. How is this going to turn out? You see them all popping up in, okay, they're all going to be Three of Skulls in reverse. I can't believe they all came out in reverse like that. That's crazy. Like my readings, I usually don't read in reverse because I just don't. But I couldn't, they were all just popping out so obviously in reverse. And this is how is it going to turn out. It may suggest that there is tension or disconnection within a group or a community. It reminds you sometimes you need to step out of your comfort zone to achieve your goals, but do not forget to stay true to yourself. Why are we still... okay, we're getting this same message. You may need to step out of your comfort zone, but stay true to yourself. I was saying, I'll do anything for... No, I won't. And then I stopped myself and, no, I won't do anything for that. I'd work for it. in certain ways. I do a lot for it, but I wouldn't do anything for it. Careful with your words. So, but, you know, you may need to step out of your comfort zone to achieve these goals, but you need to stay true to yourself. All right. What does that look like, just stepping out of our comfort zone, Spirit? What's that look like? Stepping out of our comfort zone. Spirit, what's that look like? Thank you. This is freaking me out. I am shoveling these all. Okay, anyway. Six of Skulls in reverse. You are clinging to the past. While you may find it comforting to be in the security of home, you must also learn to forge a new path. Enjoy a trip down memory lane, but do not get swept up in the memories that you lose your realistic perspective. The Six of Skulls is like the Six of Cups. It's about childhood, nostalgia, comforts at home, giving, receiving, generosity, right? This came out in reverse. You may be clinging to the past. While you may find it comforting to be in the security home, you also learn to forge your path. So, is this saying we need to do this on our own? Spirit, is that what you're saying? We need to do this on our own? Without the usual help? Queen of Skulls. I was asking, do we need to do this on our own? The Queen of Skulls represents emotional intelligence, nurturing intuition. In your creative projects and endeavors, you, quote, quote, feel your way into them, trusting your heart and inner guidance to lead you in the right direction. If I read it in reverse, this card suggests an imbalance of emotions or a need to work on intelligence. It may also suggest a tendency to repress or ignore emotions. It is necessary to reflect and connect with your feelings to move forward with clarity and balance. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to get a message from the angels, if I can get to them. Whoa. Sorry about that. I need a message from the angelic oracle. That balance, right? The horror and the angels. I didn't really even think about that until I just moved these over here and sat them down. But light and dark, light and dark. 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 Okay. How about a couple angelic oracle cards for the collective, please, Spirit? There's one. These are much harder to get to come out because they're so big and I don't want to bend them, but see, we'll get this one because it wants to stay. Okay. They're beautiful cards. Growing older, relaxation. You know, we just had those. And it must be messages. I was going to put them back, and you know what? It's messages that I need to hear again, so I'm going to stop. Relaxation. The message, sometimes the task in the outer world becomes overwhelming. Isn't that the truth, right? Pay attention to your body so that continue to house your spirit. How much you wish to do justice to your tasks in the world. It is commendable that you take your duties seriously. The angels love your industrious co-workers on earth. In order to stay healthy and strong, though, you need to take a break from time to time. A full schedule is no proof of a fulfilled life. It is high time you thought about your body and took care of it. Every week should include some time for a massage, a scented bath, or a long walk in nature. "38, growing older." I'm going through some stuff, so I'm emotional. Excuse me, collective. I'm just connected to spirit. It's tough some days. Growing older. We are all getting older. The only question is whether we are aging in our thoughts and perspectives or becoming wiser. It is important to live your life in health and illness, in joy and suffering. Look at the color changing. Thank you, Spirit. The inventiveness that accompanies the process of growing older is a fun-loving companion. Experience and personal responsibility often bring valuable aspects into the community of humanity. Respecting another person's age and gently extending a helping hand or accepting our own little imponderables with a smile while remaining active are kindnesses that we can offer to ourselves or others. We all get older, but the angels stay by our side throughout our lives, knowing that who could despair? I hope you found messages here.